Hi, this is Tyler from reviewsofcoolstuff.com, and today I'm going to show you how I got my first 5,000 followers in about a month using the follow back method. So if you've been on social media, and in particular in Twitter or Instagram, you've probably learned a lot of these tips on your own, but I want to show you some of the things that I've learned that made this pretty easy to do. So first, if you want a bunch of followers, the easiest way to do that is to follow a bunch of people. Now, if you follow the right kinds of people, then you'll get targeted followers that help you build your brand. So I do reviews of cool stuff, so my target audience would be people who like to see reviews. So I might try to get people who follow toy companies or people who follow tech companies or whatever. I review a lot of things for outdoor sports and for technology, and so that's my target audience. However, to quickly get followers, I wanted to do whatever it took to get followers right away, so I didn't want to be as discriminate. So what I did is I came in here to the search bar on Twitter, and I simply searched for follow back. Or you can search F4F or 100% follow back or team follow back or whatever. Now when you do that, you'll see there's lots of people who say they follow back, and in fact they put that right in their title, that they follow back. Now any of these could be good people to follow and they might follow you back, but what I'm looking for is somebody who has a great list of people they followed that followed back. So if I click on I follow back 100%, that sounds good to me. We can see how many people they follow and how many follow back. Well, they're following 2,000 and they have 2,500 followers. So that's great. You want to see close to 100% follow to follow back, or a 1-to-1 ratio, because that means that indeed when they follow someone, those people follow them back, or vice versa. That means that their followers are good options for me to follow, because there's a good chance they'll follow me back just like they followed him back. That's why they came here in the first place, is they want people to follow back too. So what I'm going to do, and what I did do, is on Monday, at the beginning of the week, I just come through here and follow as many people as I can. And you're going to see crappy accounts, you know, people with not enough clothes on, people from foreign countries that have sketchy profiles, etc. Sometimes I follow them by accident, and then when they follow me back, I just unfollow them at that point. If I'm in a hurry, if I'm taking a little bit more time, I'm paying attention to who I'm following here and doing that. Now, one of the catches that Twitter has is they don't want you following millions of people one day and I'm following millions of people the next day. And so to discourage that, they'll freeze your account or block it if you follow too many people too fast. What I have found for me, what works best, is I'll follow anywhere from 150 to 200. I usually just count and I'll go up to 175. And I'll follow them quickly. You know, that takes just a few minutes to follow up to 175 people. And I'll do that on Monday several times throughout the day. So I'll follow, see, I don't really want this Chinese one, and that's kind of scary, so I'm not going to follow everybody now. But I'll follow, you know, every hour or two, I'll just do another chunk of 175 throughout the day. Now that I've been following, I have plenty of followers. I wanted to get 5,000 quick followers because that would help me as a reviewer to have some social influence. Just the number helps. But now I want followers with higher engagement, and so this is not what I'm doing anymore. I'm not just going through and following everyone. I'm looking for specific kinds of followers. So I'll find other lists like this, but I'll put in keywords from my niche and find people that follow back in that niche and find similar lists. And that's how I'm getting my followers now. But doing this is, say I'll follow 150 an hour 10 times today. So I'll follow up to, over 1,000 people just today. Then I just let it set all week, and then starting on Friday or Saturday, I start unfollowing 100 or 200 at a time. Actually, my sweet spot's still 175, so I'll try to unfollow 175, and do that throughout the weekend until it's done, and then on Monday start over again. Doing that, I was able to get about 1,000 followers a week, and it wasn't really that tricky. So, all right. So I followed a bunch of people. Let me show you how I unfollow. There's a lot of services that do this, but one that I like, it's called crowdfireapp.com. And it should already have me logged in, but let me show you from the login page what it looks like here. Yes, I'll log out. I have a bunch of Twitter accounts, so I can log out from one and then log in with the other and use it for multiple accounts. So if I've already logged into Twitter, I can just say sign in with Twitter. I'll find my account. Take a few seconds. I'll pull this up, and then I just go to the menu. It's looking at my data, and it's automatically generating a list from oldest to newest of people who aren't following me. I'm on the non-followers tab right now. I can look at recent unfollowers or recent followers. Well, and I think I already did this today, so it's not going to work. But you can quickly just go boom, 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 and I can unfollow 100 a day if you don't tweet one of their things, or if you tweet something that says I use Crowdfire, then you can do 200 a day. So that's perfect for me. If I do that once a day all week long, then throughout the week I'm deleting the 1,400 or so that I started with on Monday, and so that helps me stay fresh every week. So that way I don't have to go through and figure out which ones are following me and which ones aren't. So this app or this website's really handy. And that's how I do it. So that's what I've done to get my followers. And one other thing about Twitter that you should be aware of is that you can follow up to 5,000 without having any followers, and that's no problem. But once you get past 5,000, then things slow down a little bit, because they only let you follow up to 10% more than the people that are following you. So if I have 6,000 followers, then I can follow up to 6,600, I think. So that's 110%. And so you can't follow, 100,000 people and just wait for them all to follow you back. Although in the beginning it goes really quickly, because you can in that first week follow up to 5,000 people, and if you get 20 or 30% of those to follow you back, then in that first week alone you can get 2,000 followers, and then from there things are going to slow down. So I've done this for 2 months now. So my first month I did 5,000. My second month I'm about 2,000. And I don't do it as much as I did that first week, especially. I spent a lot of time on Twitter following people and getting followed back. Now, I'll log in for 10 or 15 minutes on Monday, and then 5 minutes every other day to unfollow people. So I'm spending less than an hour a week now, and with the goal to grow to 10,000 this year, and we'll see where we go from there. So that is my strategy for how to get 5,000 followers using the follow back method. Hope that it was helpful. If you've done other things that worked even better without having to pay money or do anything scary or whatever, put that in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about it. I'm excited to be growing my brand here on Twitter. And of course you can follow me. My Twitter handle is @reviewsofcool. And I'd love to see you. All right. Thanks. Bye.